What's going on, YouTubeites and long boxers? Welcome to Roads and Long Box presents the Cover Price Top 10 for the comics week ending November 6th. We are full on in November, man. You know what? I still have my Halloween decorations up inside, at least inside. The HOA won't let me do it, but I'm keeping them up till Thanksgiving. Straight up.
Don't put up your Christmas stuff. You're a crazy person.
Right. Oh, no. If I go somewhere that's playing Christmas music, I will fucking lose my shit.
Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays, and it's always overlooked. It's totally
let the holiday breathe, man.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, well, while you guys are congregating, let's get to some music to get you in the mood. You know what? It's a nice cold
it's Christmas music
night. No,
it's Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey. Here we go.
I'll start. 1, 2, ready.
Long train running. Love that song. Manimal, what's good? Say what's good to the people.
What up, everybody? Welcome to Cover Price Top 10 on your Tuesday.
And Gabe, say what's good.
Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome in. Good to be back on with my boy Manimal that I was hanging out with just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. Just saw each other out in fucking Sin City, bro.
I know. Synergy. Look at that. Did you guys just become BFFs?
Shit, we've been BFFs.
That's right.
Oh. Shout out to everybody. This is also a simulcast on Twitch TV. Nobody's in there right now, but if
it's because we're not half naked chicks playing video games.
I guess so, yeah. Or DJs. There's a lot of tons of
There's
DJs
a lot
on
of
there.
DJs on there.
Oh yeah, my man DJ Curse has a show every morning, and so they get a ton of people. Like that's their platform now that they go and they do live mixing. So it's pretty cool, man. What? Looking like Shaggy, yo.
Oh, he's
What?
talking
Damn.
about-
Yeah,
talking
he's
about
not
the
a
long
grow
hair.
He's got
out.
that
dude.
emo hair going on. He's got that
Okay.
Karen haircut.
Fucking emoed out.
Yeah, I'm just growing the brochure for No Shave November. So there you go, man.
Been
Yeah,
growing
me
it for a
too.
while.
I know it takes a while in part Asian, so you know what I'm saying. So I got a head start, so we're just gonna let it out. We're gonna go with a Van Dyke eventually. This show is brought to us by our friends over at CovrPrice.com for your price guides, collections, and trends. Sign up for a 2-week free trial or $6.99 a month. That's the price of a McRib, the unofficial sponsor of the Lords of the Long Box. Get your McRib. This is the last tour of it, so get them now while you can. You know what I'm saying? Before they take away the McRib machines. Oh, it's a weird thing that Google.
Sorry,
it.
the McRib machine's broken again. No,
Yeah. Google it. There is a McDonald's employee who shows how to make the McRib. It's almost like I'd rather have ignorance is bliss. I don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to see that orange pink meat
exactly.
coming out of the
Yeah.
machine. Yeah.
This show is all sponsored by our friends over at Bird City Comics. Use the discount code of LOTLB to get 15% anything in the Bird City Comics stores, including all the exclusive drops. Sorry, my Invisaligners. Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Radiant Pink Zero, I believe, drops. This is Ivan Tao. So make sure you peep that out, and make sure you join in on Thursday's show as usual. Since it drops on Friday, we're gonna do a lucky giveaway for our viewers to thank you for watching and and supporting Bird City Comics. So make sure to tune into the Shaker Show. We're going to give away a copy or two. So see you on Thursday for the Shaker Show. It's also sponsored our friends over at MySlabs. Tired of paying 10, 15, 20%? Join for the 1% revolution over at myslabs.com. All right. Let's get right to it, boys and girls. This is not really that much of an offer list, right? It's not that difficult.
There's some good stuff on here that people should easily get or already have.
Yeah, I would say you get 5 for 10 easily, at least at one point. I would say like 7 or 8 of these books I own or have sold.
A lot of this has been on the list too, like over the time too.
Yeah,
there's some repeats here.
Yeah. So as usual, there's always a runner-up to the top 10. Let's see what we got for this week's runner-up.
This is a great runner-up. This should be higher up sooner or later. Number 11 on the list. This is good old Avengers 57 from Marvel in 1968, starting off with the Silver Age book. There has been a flurry of recent news regarding the fan favorite character Vision. Per Deadline, the Vision will be receiving a new series on Disney Plus. This being his first appearance and all, fans have begun visiting the aftermarket to add this book to their PC. Before any further announcements, we've tracked 10 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 140%, with a high sell of $3,120 for a CGC 9.4. Raw, very good copies have a fair market value of $297 as well.
Damn.
297 is not bad for a VG of this, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't afford this, get the first appearance of White Vision, who may or may not appear on the list. So I'm just saying, yeah, because there's apparently going to be a Vision miniseries to kind of see where he flew off, and try to find himself. So we shall see, man. I have a feeling this list is also going to change next week after Wakanda Forever comes out. I hope you guys got your tickets. I'm seeing mine on Saturday. Ooh, barely got in, man. Barely got in.
Do you have to get your tickets ahead of time? Like I've never in my life
Thursday, bro.
Ordered tickets, bro.
I had to pre-order it last week. Yeah,
really?
Well, I go to AMC, so the good theaters.
Yeah,
they're all like.
They
if
all
you go to a
out.
janky ass Regal, you can just walk up, buy a ticket and shit. Yeah,
yeah. With
maybe
your
just here.
syringe,
All of our movie theaters are in casinos, and I never really have a problem getting tickets.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
there's
true.
a really off subject. There's a really cool theater over by the Rio, I think, or something like that. I forgot what it was. It's somewhere like that. But there's some cool movie theaters in Vegas. I mean, sometimes
there's a great one here called the Eclipse, which is like super high end. Like they have like a full on bar, full on like kitchen and everything like that. But it's literally like
that comes to you.
You press a button on your little table and they come up and serve you drinks. But it's literally like in the bad part of like Fremont, where it's all like halfway houses and stuff like that.
Is
You don't
there,
wanna
is
park
there a
your car
good
on
part
the
of
street.
is there a good part of Fremont Street? I mean,
No, absolutely not. It's the worst place ever. I hate Fremont.
When you go to Vegas, stay with Fremont Street and stay away from the very end, the north end of the strip. All right, that's all I have to say. Where the fucking giant Space Needle Tower.
Don't go
thing
east
is.
of the strip because that's where it's all like the really bad,
just-
like police.
Just stay
like,
right in the middle
ghetto
where all the
areas.
cool, Bellagio and all the cool shit, and you'll be fine.
Make sure there's lights. Stay where the lights are.
Yeah. All right. So runner up on the list is Avengers number 57, the first appearance of Behold the Vision. All right, let's get right to it. What's in the top 10? What do we got for number 10?
Number 10, we have Star Wars: The Mandalorian. Number
Well, that's
5,
interesting.
the M. Gist, 1 in 50. So when Calican shot Phoenix Sand, no one expected her to return, let alone in such a prominent role in the Book of Boba Fett. In this issue, she makes her first comic appearance interior as she first appeared on the cover of Dr. Aphra 21, 1 in 25 variant. Track 16 copies sold, 7-day trend of 102%. High sale $75 for a raw copy. Fair market value for near mint of this book will run about $62. This shouldn't have been a surprise, man. Everyone's been waiting for Fennec Shand to show up in the comics. It's kind of a cheat, it feels like, because it's just the adaptation of The Mandalorian. It's not like an in-canon kind of like story in Star Wars, but shit, dude.
But
You
do
should have
people
known
even
to pick up this book.
I mean, post-pandemic, do people even care? You know what I'm saying? I mean, during, you know what I'm saying? It's like, spec and everything. Somewhere,
Right.
Star Wars is Star Wars, man.
Star Wars is Star Wars.
Yeah.
Somewhere I hear Nemesis Prime's ears ringing. I have a feeling for some.
He's got a couple
reason,
of these, I'm sure.
Yeah, you think? Yeah. All right, Star Wars: The Mandalorian, number 5. M. Gist. Wow, that's a very interesting first name there. But hey, more power to you, man. I thought I had a short name. I actually I beat him by 1. I only have 5 letters in my name. So there you go. All right, what do we got for number 9?
Here's a return of an old friend here.
Oh.
Ultimate Fallout number 4. Everybody, we know this book, but let's talk about what's going on with it currently. Marvel Comics 2011. Many comic collectors believe we are in a period of quote unquote market correction. Whatever you may believe, values have seen some declines in the past couple of months. This is a ripe opportunity to chase some grails. With Miles Morales' first appearance at the top of many collectors' lists, we've tracked 18 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 91%, with a high sell of $2,050 for a CGC 9.8 copy. And the fair market value for near mint raws right now are $530.
Yeah, and be on the lookout for Variety just dropped the article today God,
The guy that's gonna be the voice of Spider-Punk.
yes,
Oh,
the guy is
yeah,
going to be the
Hobie
voice.
Brown.
Yeah,
Hobie Brown.
yeah. He was also in Black Panther. He was also in that movie, the horror film. Nope. Yeah, he's a great actor. So yeah, we've been telling you guys for months now. Spider-Punk, get it. I meant, but now the news is finally out. I have a feeling first appearance Spider-Punk is maybe.
Yeah, that ship has sailed probably at this point.
Yeah. When we were at WonderCon, dude, remember we were talking about it. I was like,
oh yeah,
we need to find Spider-Punk. Where is? And I could not find it. If it does, it was like high priced already.
yeah.
But
That was a time too where prices were sky high, and all those dealers were just out of their mind with prices too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
What do you guys make of this? Yeah, Danny Kalua. Thank you, Rudy or Meso. What do you guys think of this market correction? I mean, my opinion, I think it is. There is just so many selling platforms now that there's just more copies out for sale. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Well, I think things like this is like there's a lot more copies of Ultimate Fallout 4 than people really think. It's not like
Right.
that
Yeah.
rare
There's
of a
so
book,
many, bro.
right? Like I remember when I racked this book when it first came out. I was working at comic book store and we ordered like 150 copies of it when it first came out. So there's a lot out there. This was a high selling book. I mean, what is it, like 3 or 4 printings of this? Something like that, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's not like super rare. I mean, it is, an important book to people for this kind of a character. But that's one of the things that, I'll probably talk about a little bit more on this list. It's just there's a lot of these out there. And it just flooded the market.
Yeah, but in 2011, I think the print runs weren't, nearly as large. You know what I'm saying? I think it was, well, no. Now I think about it, I think that's when the boom really started happening, right? And, you know, Ultimate
Yeah,
Fallout.
that's when variants would start becoming the thing, and then they
Exactly,
advertise
yeah.
this in the solicits as being like a big first appearance kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
And if you can
retailers
get
had a head up and stuff on it.
yeah, and if you can get the Marco Djurjevic variant of this, then you're gold.
Yeah.
That is that, right? The Marco Djurjevic one. Yeah, that's the
That's
one.
the big
to
one
get.
right there. Yeah.
That's the big one. Shout out to Otto who sold his, but hey, he made some coin off and he sold it to King of Golden State. So there you go. Kept it in the family. Number 9 list, Ultimate Fallout. Number 4, non-acetate. What do you got for number 8?
Number 8, the returning book. We got Astonishing X-Men number 6. So Secret Invasion is not so secret. The official Tenor account released several GIFs teasing the new series. One of those GIFs was Amelia Clark tagged #Abigail Brand. If you own one of these books, be ready for the flood of speculators ready to take her first appearance off your hands. Track 17 copies sold, 7-day trend of 100%. High sale of $241 for a CGC 9.8 copy, and a raw near mint copy has a fair market value of about $32.
Yeah, so the whole thing about the Mother of Dragons and who she was going to play, right? You know, everybody was at first it was she's going to be playing the Squirrel Queen, and then now they're saying she's playing
Squirrel
Abigail
Queen.
Brand. Yeah, but you know,
Squirrel Queen.
well, that too, yeah. But you know, we had Abigail Brand on a long-term spec list a long time ago because you know of Sword and everything else. So hopefully you guys got this. Gosh darn it. Did I get mine? I gotta search.
Another thing about this book, and everybody wants it because it's the first appearance of that character, but I'm sure Zach knows too. But this is just a great issue, dude. Like this issue 5, and this with the return of Colossus is
dead
just
from the legacy virus for
parts,
like forever. Yeah.
Isn't this an homage to a magazine cover? I'm trying to remember.
It's almost like that
Joker
Janet Jackson cover, almost, right?
But that's what I was thinking.
Quite, he's not really quite holding her boobs up or anything like that.
Exactly. Well, you know they can't do that, but that's what I think this is an homage to that Janet Jackson magazine cover. I think from Rolling Stone, something like that. Somebody in the live
I'm not
chat.
even sure which one you're talking about.
Yeah, in the live chat,
also the Janet Jackson and Rolling Stone like nude cover.
I don't know. I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, if you look it up, it looks pretty similar to this. In the live chat, if you say GIF, write in the word GIF. If you say GIF, or no, if you say GIF, write in the word GIF. If you say GIF, like the rest of us,
I say GIF, but I thought it was GIF. That's why I corrected myself. I always say GIF, but everyone says GIF. I don't know what's right.
Here's the thing: it was GIF for the longest time, and then the guy who created it, the GIF or the GIF, said no, it's pronounced GIF. But you know, by that time the boat has sailed. You know, we all call them GIFs. You know, but you know,
yeah, I corrected because I thought that was the correct way, but I do say GIF.
Yeah, I think you were just thinking about peanut butter. You know, so
GIF peanut butter. Yeah.
I love GIF.
Peter Pan peanut butter.
No, Jeff.
No?
All the way, smooth, creamy.
Yeah,
number 8 in the list.
The worst.
Chunky. Oh yeah, chunky with the peanuts in it. Forget about it. Number 8 in the list, Astonishing X-Men number 6 from 2004, CGC 9.8, only $241. It's still undervalued, I think. All right, what we got for number 7?
Number 7. Oh, this is such a great cover. Moon Knight annual number 1. This is Bill Sienkiewicz 1 in 25. Marvel Comics 2022. What do you get when you put together a legendary artist and a legendary character? A retailer incentive masterpiece with high collectability. This may not be a key book, but it has a key to many collectors' wallets. We've tracked 15 copies sold, 7-day trend of 130%, high sale of $100 for a raw copy. However, fair market value for a raw near mint is sitting at $20.
Wow. So, you know, this is, I like this.
This is discrepancy between those sales. Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, I like this. This is organic. I mean, it's a variant, but it's no really, I mean, I think this appeared before, and somebody in the live chat said there is the first appearance of some random character in here. But you know, if someone in the live chat knows, you know, post it. But if not, it's still a dope cover. Anything Sienkiewicz does is just, I love his art, man.
Is this a retailer incentive or is this just a regular cover?
It's a retailer incentive. It wasn't a store exclusive. Yeah.
That's what I thought it meant. It was store exclusive. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you look at Sienkiewicz's covers on New Mutants, absolutely fantastic, man. Just killed it. just killed it. So number 7 list, Moon Annual, number 1 of Bill Sienkiewicz, 1 in 25 variant from 2022. Raw Dog, 100 bones. We should see how long that lasts for. All right, what do we got for number 6? Oh, love this book.
Yeah, number 6, we got Marvel Premiere number 47. So 2 weeks ago, we saw Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man, aka Spider-Man, return in the debut of the Quantum Mania trailer. The hype hasn't stopped as collectors continue to nab copies of Scott and Cassie Lang's first appearance. Track 16 copies sold, 7-day trend of 127%. High sale $504 for a CGC 9.6 copy. Fair market value for a raw near mint is $166.
Now, I'm pretty sure people aren't getting this for Scott Lang because, he's been Ant-Man for a while now. And I believe Cassie Lang she's a baby in this, right? I mean, is that because she's not?
It's always tricky getting those books, man. That's like getting the
first Cable baby or something.
The Annihilus one with first Franklin Richards as well.
Oh, or the worst case example is the test tube of X-23. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember? Oh man,
Wolverine,
that was
98 or something.
Oh
like that.
my god, yeah. But yeah, man. So also be on the lookout for Stature, Stinger, whatever. What other names has she gone by? I mean, I think it's that Stature and Stinger. Maybe is that it? I mean, there's some great Young Avengers books that you should look out for. I mean, if you can't read the tea leaves to see that the Young Avengers is coming, they're coming. And the Ant-Man trailer was surprisingly good because how it's been, they're mostly kind of funny and corny. It started off with Kang was like coming in there like, yo, what's going on? I killed you before. Which one of you? I was like, damn, shout out to New Rockstars. Go peep out their video they did, and they showed how they saw screenshots of Loki season 2 or season 1, something like that, and they actually identified when Kang killed Tony Stark. Absolutely mind-boggling. Shout out to New Rockstars. I love that channel. New Rockstars and Emergency Awesome, 2 of the major channels that I watch that really are informative and drop great comic book content, as well as Lord of the Rings, Power of the Rings, and all that good stuff. Anything nerdy, really. I mean, geeky, excuse me. I don't refer to myself as a nerd. So Marvel Premiere number 47, number 6 are coming in at number 6, 9.6 for $504. Seems rather undervalued to me, but we shall see. But, it's Cassie Lang as a baby. What are you going to do, right? All right, I think we got a returning champion here.
Here we go.
Nope.
Nope, this is a direct edition.
No, it's a new one. Yeah, it's a new one.
Is this a new one?
I don't think this was on our list last week. I don't think.
Oh, no, not last week. We've been around before a few times.
Yeah.
But the reason for Wonder Man number 1, the direct edition, on the list this week, I'm going to butcher this guy's name, unfortunately. Yaha Abdul Mateen II has officially been cast as Wonder Man and is moving production forward. New reports always reignite interest in the book. Also, the rumor is that Bob Odenkirk is being sought for an undisclosed role. Better call your LCS awesome. For a copy because we've tracked 23 copies sold, 7-day trend of 96%, and the highest sale of $103 for a CGC 9.8 copy. Raw fair market value for near mint copies is sitting below $10, going about $8.
There you
go.
Good
to see a 90s comic on here.
Yeah, so if you can't say the dude's name, he was also Black Manta in Aquaman, and he was also a Dr. Manhattan in the Watchmen series on HBO. Good actor. Yeah, good actor. Oh, sorry. Did I spoil that? Anyway.
It's like 3 years old. Great show, though.
It is. It's a great show. So I wish I would have brought back a season 2 of that and the other one of Love Cap Country. That was great.
He was in that too.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking.
No. You're thinking about the other guy.
About Kang. Yeah, Kang was in that.
Yeah. He was in. Jonathan Majors was in Love Cap Country, but that is a great sci-fi show, man. I mean, I wish they would do a season 2 of that, man. But yeah, halfway through the list, boys and girls, grab your beverages and take 5 or take 2 if you got them. Let's hear from our sponsors, My Slabs. Tired of paying 10, 15, 20%? Join the 1% revolution.
The platform designed by collectors for collectors just got even better. MySlabs.com is proud to now feature dedicated sections for both raw cards and raw comic books. Browse over 100,000 slab collectibles authenticated by the industry's most trusted grading companies. Then check out a massive selection of sealed wax and now raw singles and raw lots. Join a passionate, no-nonsense community of nearly 50,000 members and enjoy some of the best buyer and seller protection in the business. And as always, My Slabs offers one of the most disruptive pricing models in the hobby, with seller fees as low as only 1%. So the next time you're forced to pay 10%, 20%, or more to sell something from your collection, head over to MySlabs.com, the low-fee marketplace by collectors for collectors.
Shout out to Lords of Brooklyn, who said it's the Ultimates version of Wonder Man. Is he African American in the Ultimates version of Wonder Man? I'm trying to remember. I mean, it quite possibly could be.
I don't remember him in the Ultimates. I actually just reread the whole Ultimate Universe.
I have an entire box of all of them. So somebody Google it and find out for us, because if it is, that would be a great book to get. The Ultimates version of Wonder Man. So
He is in that. Let's see.
All right. So number 5 on the list is Wonder Man. Number 1. Well, I mean, it's in. I would assume he's in, like, I don't know, not the Ultimates team, maybe. Or maybe
the Google search I did for it,
West Coast Ultimates.
He doesn't look like a black dude.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
either way,
well, Lords of Brooklyn says, yeah, he's black in that. So there you go. Well, we'll have to fact check you, and we'll get you a Marvel No Prize if you're right and we're wrong. So number 5 on the list is Wonder Man, number 1 from 1991. Wow, going way back to 1991.
I hope they use this character to kind of redo the Vision. Maybe I'm thinking, because Wonder Man's brainwaves is what was used for Vision's brainwaves at one point.
Yeah. And speaking of which, you know, I brought up Zach and Justin last week on our Shaker show. I don't think you guys were on it, Zach. And we were talking when you guys were talking about, you know, there needs to be a new name for modern books, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, modern is so, I mean, it's like we're going on what, 20, 30 years of modern books?
It's like 3 decades.
40 years.
Yeah.
Modern's 85 still, right?
I think so. It's pushing right up there. Copper Age. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there needs to be something. I mean, people were throwing out names like I don't know, New Age or some crazy thing.
Vibranium Age.
Yeah. Put a name in there and see what come up, and we'll stick with it. All right. So number 5 on this, Wonder Man number 1. We got just Ryan's favorite book shows up like herpes every 6 months.
Whoa.
Spawn number 1 with 1.7 million print runs. Spawn 1 has consistently remained one of the best-selling comic books. As the deadline for McFarlane's CGC signature event draws near, collectors are trying to buy up as many copies and get in those last-minute submissions. Track 25 copies sold, 70 trend of 99%. High sale of $246 for a CGC 9.8, and fair market value for raw near mint is $29. Yeah, this book
when is the signing coming?
I mean,
who
cares?
I think the deadline's the 11th to send that stuff in.
This movie has been longer development than Black Adam. I swear to God. It seems like when we first announced it, I mean, you know, we'll see if when the movie does come out, if it really, you know, drives up the price. I mean, if it's a shitty movie, like remember Bloodshot when that movie came out lukewarm reception at best.
It had the problem of like COVID. It wasn't a great movie, but it also was like one of the first victims of COVID.
That was the last movie I saw in a theater before
that sucks.
COVID shut down.
Mine was Birds of Prey, and I hated myself for that.
Self-loathing movie theater. Self-loathing movie watcher. All right, number 4 on this, Spawn number 1. Right, next to the next one. What do we got for number 3?
All right, number 3. We got a really
shout
cool
out to the
Deadpool
homie Ken
cover.
Lashley.
Yeah, Deadpool number 1. This is the Ken Lashley, the Hall, Notorious B.I.G. Cover. Marvel Comics 2022. If you ever sought the first appearance of the Notorious B.I.G. in a Marvel comic, this is it. This store exclusive went for double the retail value when it hit the third-party markets. So throw your hands in the air if you're a true collector. We've tracked 23 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 130%, with a high sale of $175 for a raw copy. Fair market value for near mint raw copies right now is $69. Note, if you're purchasing a copy, please keep in mind that copies are still available at the Hall. This leads us to believe it has a high print run, buyers will most likely receive their copies at the same time, leading to a market flood and thereby dropping the market value. With that said, there's some value in this long-term hold.
Why you guys do my man, Mighty Mel from the drunken chat like that, man? Come on, man. Shout out to Ken Lashley, though, friend of the channel. He's been on there a few times. And is the hall that did that Moon Knight all negative white cover? Is that the store that did that? I'm trying to remember, but yeah. So first appearance of a rapper in a comic. That's crazy. I mean, if you think about it, but there you go, baby. All right, that was my Biggie Smalls impersonation. Speaking of the aforementioned book I mentioned earlier, what do we got for number 2? Man, this book is standing strong.
Yeah, number 2, West Coast Avengers, number 45. It was recently announced that Paul Bettany will make his highly anticipated return to the MCU in a Disney Plus show, Vision Quest. That's all we know so far, but is enough to bring back the heat to White Vision's first appearance. Track 28 copies sold, 7-day trend of 108%, high sale of $450 for CGC 9.8 copy. Fair market value for raw near mint is $55. I'll be honest, this book, yeah, is probably like the only West Coast Avengers book that I feel like will ever be on this top 10 list, right? Like, it's also like I look at like if you'd have asked me 10 years ago, right, before like the MCU, what titles will never show up? Well, West Coast Avengers will never show up, and New Warriors Volume 1 probably never as any kind of a key issue, right?
Oh, well, some of these the Vision Quest issues right after this are heating up a bit too.
Right. They are now, yeah.
But then next week, Marvel announces there's will be West Coast Avengers and New Warriors Disney Plus show.
Of course, there'll be like first appearance of Rage. We'll be like all the Rage.
Rocket Racer.
Yeah, speaking into existence. Speaking into existence. All right, so number 2 on the list, West Coast Avengers, number 45. Shout out to Otto, shout out to JB, who actually gave me a 9.0. So thank you for that. All right. So number 2 on the list, West Coast Avengers, number 45, the first appearance of White Vision or non-color Vision, whatever you want to call them. What do we got for number 1?
Oh, I love this cover. Another Bill Sienkiewicz cover here. This is a Wonder Man number 1 direct edition. But don't get confused. This is a 1986 limited series. Amongst all the Wonder Man spec, another first issue, this one from 1986, makes it to the top 10. We've tracked 14 copies sold, 7-day trend of 260%, and a high sale of $60 for a raw copy. Near mint raws for the fair market value right now are $38.
Wonder Man is one of those characters that could just never get a proper costume. I mean, this is probably his best one. The weird kind of 3/4 red trench coat. But it just look at just Google Wonder Man costumes throughout, and they just can't seem to get him a proper costume. I don't know what's going on, man, but Wonder Man number 1 showing up on the list. So there it is, boys and girls. That is your top 10. Stick around, you get redirected to Near Nirvana show. Don't forget, tune in on Thursday. We're gonna do a giveaway for Pink Radiant, as well as a giveaway for I Hate Fairyland, another Bird City Comics exclusives. Or you just go over there, sign up for an account, and get a 15% discount code by using LOTLB. Manimal, any last words?
No, nothing to say. If you haven't checked it out already, we dropped a review for Black Adam on the Comic-Con podcast. Check that out. And then this Friday, we will have a new episode like always. But other than that, always great to be here. Getting close to Thanksgiving, and I'm looking to eat my weight. Right, Gabe? Should we do an eat-off, Gabe? You and I? Who's going to eat the most on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's like pecan pie or something, because that's the
Gross.
best holiday pie ever.
Gross.
No? Really?
No, man.
You revolt me.
Sweet potato pie.
Oh, no, that's
Gabe, any last words besides pecan pie?
Pecan pie.
All right. So make sure you guys tune in on Thursday for the Comic Book Shaker show, where we're going to give away some Radiant Black from our friends from Bird City Comics. And then see you then. Until next time, boys and girls, keep digging in them long boxes. Peace out.
Shake and bake and pull it back.
Oh my God.
Somebody show that. Come on and get some, boys.
created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Now that's a name I've not heard.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is upright.
Shake and bake and pull it back.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is upright. In this, you shall know that the Lord is upright.
Jack, here's the deal. I'm the best there is.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is upright.
What's in the box?